Hey everyone, welcome to our starter kit challenge for today. I have a little assistant with me today, and what is your name?
London Bradley Smith.
All right, so London is going to introduce our oil of the day. London, can you hold up the oil and tell everyone what oil it is?
This is purification.
Purification. And what is your favorite way to use purification? What do you like to use it for?
To put it on a cotton ball.
Okay.
And put it in my shoe.
Oh, do you put it in a shoe that smells really good, or what kind of shoe do you put it
in? A good shoe.
You put it in a shoe that smells good, or a shoe that smells stinky?
A shoe that smells bad.
Yes. So that's awesome. That is one of our favorite uses for purification. We will stick it in stinky shoes. And what does it do to the shoe?
Makes it feel better, smell better.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. Well, thank you, London, for your help, bud. Yes, purification. One of the main uses for purification is odors. We diffuse it to help clear the air, get rid of those odors in the air, and placing it on a cotton ball and sticking it in various places. A lot of people will stick it underneath their cabinet, right by where their garbage is, or even just in the bottom of the garbage pail before you put the bag in, or a diaper pail. So it's great for neutralizing odors. Another quick tip that I heard the other day was people will take a jar, like a small mason jar, and I'm going to show you this jar just because this is the only one I have on hand, but this is actually a sugar scrub that Kendra did. But this is the type of jar that you'll use, and you'll fill this part up with baking soda, and then you'll put in a couple drops of purification, and then instead of putting this metal tin part right here, you just put a piece of fabric on it and then screw it on. And then you can just put these in various areas in your house, and they'll just act as little air fresheners. You know, it's kind of nice if you don't have 5 diffusers to be putting everywhere. That is a great alternative. So purification for odors, huge. Purification is another blend. So it is made up of citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, lavender, mel A, and myrtle. And mel A is actually tea tree oil. So lots of benefits with tea tree oil. People will use purification for their skin. It can help with acne, you know, just cuts and scrapes and anything like that. I've heard just miraculous stories about how purification can help with burns. Actually, I was curling my hair one time and I touched my curling iron. And you know how when you touch a curling iron, you take your finger off, you look at it, you know it's going to go through this whole process of getting red and blistery. And as soon as I took my finger off, I grabbed my purification and I put a couple drops on it, and I'm telling you, within a minute, the pain was gone, and it never went through the whole process of getting blistery and then scabbing over. I mean, it nipped it in the bud right then and there. So that was awesome. I loved to be able to see it work so quickly. In our starter guide, it talks about some usage suggestions, adding 2 drops to a wet cloth. I'm sorry. That is my 9-month-old. Adding 2 drops to a wet cloth and putting it in the dryer just to refresh stale or wet laundry. We actually use scent-free laundry soap, and I actually just ordered the Thieves laundry soap, which I'm super excited about. But up until now, I've been using scent-free laundry soap just to avoid some of the chemicals. So I will put a drop of purification in my laundry right with the soap, and that really helps just to kind of give my clothes a nice smell without it being toxic. You can diffuse purification with lemon. That's one of my favorite combinations. It really gives an inviting scent. You can add this to bath and shower gels, or even add a couple drops to Epsom salt for a soothing bath. Lots and lots and lots of different uses for purification. Another thing that I read about recently for runners and athletes, the bottoms of your feet, you know, they see a lot of socks, a lot of shoes, you get a lot of sweat down there. That disrupts the natural flora of your feet. And so just by adding some purification, even if you just make a rub, a little bit of purification and coconut oil, and rub that on the bottom of your feet, that will really help to restore that the good, healthy flora, the good, healthy bacteria that's in your feet. Let me see, what am I missing? Sore throats. Many people, purification may help with sore throats. People will go ahead and rub it right down on the outside of your throat. Purification is not an oil that we would ingest, so we would just do it topically or diffuse it. Another thing that people will, let's see, there was one other thing that I was going to mention. Another thing that people will use purification for is bugs. Bugs hate purification. It has citronella in it. It has that malate in it, rosemary. Bugs do not like that. So there's a great bug spray recipe that we can post that you can use the purification for. So yeah, purification, it's just kind of an all-around wonderful oil. It goes out of stock very frequently, so when you can get your hands on it, I would stock up on it. I have probably 4 bottles of purification because we just use it for so many different things, and I'm constantly diffusing it because, especially now that it's, you know, the windows aren't open as much, it's starting to get cold outside. We like to keep our house smelling fresh. So anyway, thank you for bearing with me today, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's challenge. Okay, bye-bye.